Welcome everybody to the Asus ROG talk. My name is Thomas Kilian, also known as Kaldor, and today we're diving into a really cool topic. We're going to take a closer look at the ROG EVA 2 series, so diving a bit into the anime part as well. And of course, there's no better guest that we could have invited for that than Gigguk. So I'm very happy to welcome here on stage to help me out a bit and take a closer look at the new line. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Having a good time?
I'm having a great time. I feel like a little bit out of place because everyone here is like so deep into tech and talking about all the specs, and I'm here just like, hey, I just like talking about anime. That's pretty much it. But it's been a very fun time.
So you had already a close look at the new lineup, the series. Like,
yes.
How do you like it?
I mean, I was so excited for this when it got announced because I believe this is Asus' second collaboration with the Evangelion franchise, and I saw the first franchise when that got announced. I bookmarked it, and I was like, I want to order it, and I saw the limited availability. I was like, no, no, it just slipped through my fingers. But then I'm actually like, that turned out to be a blessing in disguise because this EVA collaboration is on my favorite EVA character. So, you know, it kind of like felt fated that, you know, I didn't get the previous one, and I get to get my hands on this one now.
Yeah, I was actually really, I mean, it's one thing, you know, when you see it on a website. So first I looked at it and it's obviously also completely themed and I really liked it. But then being here and seeing the entire system has just a completely different feel to it.
Yeah.
And I was quite almost like, this is extremely cool. I mean, even the boys earlier that are usually looking more so towards the, okay, how are the tech specs looking, going really into the nitty gritty. And the first thing that Dabauer said is just like, you know what? This looks really good. I want to build one of these.
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming into this from more of like the anime side perspective, the anime fan perspective, and just like seeing it in real life, I wanted to get my hands on it just because it looks badass. You know, it looks cool. Just having that in your office, someone walks into your office, that's going to be the first thing they see.
What kind of Easter eggs and details do you feel stand out to you the most when you're talking about the lineup?
Well, just like having a look at the aesthetics itself, I love what they've done with the motherboards. This is like one of the coolest things in my eyes, which is the, if you are familiar with EVA, you know what an AT field is, but whenever someone does an attack, you can see that there's like a force field kind of pattern, and you can see this pattern that is just around the motherboard at the middle here. And honestly, a lot of it just looks like it is themed after the mech itself. And who doesn't love like giant robots? Obviously, with like the graphics card as well. I hope I can hold this up.
Just don't drop it.
Yeah. I mean, this looks like it could power a giant robot. This is very weighty, but I also love the patterns on the back as well. You got, obviously, Asuka, which is the character this is themed around, but you also got a lot of the patterns, like the emergency kind of like warning signs that you see whenever an angel or a kind of like a giant monster is attacking. One of my favorite parts is actually the cooler has an LCD display that displays some of the other warning patterns and warning signs that appear when a giant angel is attacking. So I think that was like definitely my favorite part. I just love the aesthetic because I see that on my desk and I feel like I'm piloting a giant robot, which considering some of the games people might be playing on this would definitely be in theme.
I gotta admit that when it comes to my own rigs, I'm usually like very much so on the boring side and move away a bit from the bling bling. But then, as you just spoke about the LCD display that you have on the cooler, I saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
And I had the immediate same reaction. I was thinking like, huh, not bad. I could definitely see that on my desk back home.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, functionally, is it really needed? Probably not. Is it cool as hell? Of course it is. And that's what's really important, especially with something as over-the-top and aesthetic as anime is.
Have you actually ever built your own PC?
Yes, I have. I wouldn't say I've built it well, but I have built a functional PC. Let's not talk about cable management. That's, you know, this is, you know, it's my kind of like technique is just to stuff things in, turn it on. If it works, I just close the case and pretend that everything works fine.
So is that going to change now with the series here?
You know, when I get this, because I do have to build this eventually, I want to treat my baby well. So I would want the best build quality as possible when building this one.
You already pointed out some of the Easter eggs and the details, and I feel for me, every single time that you see something like this come together, or what personally for me with a lot of the products that I've now seen from Asus over the last couple of years is that the attention to detail.
Yeah.
And that it's done right, that somebody really creates the products, that is using them themselves and comes up with cool ideas that might sometimes be extremely simple, but it's just a quality of life change. Is that something that you generally see reflected in the entire product line here, that the attention to detail really shows the passion and also the knowledge?
On like the LCD screen on the liquid cooler, they had like the little hair accessories that the main character has that's just like tacked on. And there's actually a compartment, which one of the staff members showed me at the bottom, which you can open up and put a screwdriver in there.
Nice.
You know, and you know, as you know, like we said, functionally, I can I have a case to house all my screwdrivers, but as like a mech themed PC, having compartments that you can store screwdrivers and different tools in, that's just awesome. And I wish I had it on site here so I can show it off. But you can tell like there is so much attention to detail of just little things that if you are like a true fan of the show, that you'll notice little things here and there that they've really added to make this feel like a fan had made this for other fans of the show as well.
I mean, we talked a lot about the products already, but we're also going to take a look at a short trailer just highlighting some of the details once again. So let's take a quick look at it.
What can you say? It just looks cool, you know. And yeah, this means a lot to me because Evangelion is one of my personal favorite anime of all time. So getting to own something as cool as this and getting to present something as cool as this for an anime so dear to my heart just means a lot. So it's been an awesome journey.
Thank you so much for being here and giving us some insights into this. Thank you guys for watching, of course, once again. And thanks to Gigguk once more for all of the insights here, and especially with the details. Really, really cool, and of course, extremely sexy lineup that we have here with the EVA 2 series. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.